hobby, yeah, instead of just watching the screens all the time. And yeah, it's the socializing part as well. Just from my experience, it's meeting a whole range of people from other backgrounds, from other interests, and all that. So I can testify to that.
Thank you. And I'm going to do a shout out to our colleagues from the Active Health. If you are at the Kallang Wave Mall, you can take part in the Active Health Challenge, because one thing that we want to encourage in sports is building habits, lifelong participation in sport. But more about that later. We turn our attention to Suspension Bridge once again for the final races for this evening.
Right, right near, just below the suspension bridge. All the boys getting ready for the 2,000 meters.
This is races D07 and D08, the under 12 boys time finals 1 and 2 for the JK1 2,000 meter event. In case you're wondering where the starter is the starter still there? Yeah, the starter is in the blue gazebo at the far end of the bridge. So if you're on the bridge, oh, no gazebo today. Okay, so the sun is not out, right? No. But if you are near the bridge, say hi, wave to our starters. Oh, today they changed side, I'm told. Okay, so they're on the same side as us of the bridge. Yeah, we call it the suspension bridge because it's suspended by cables, right? So this is a suspension bridge. It is our traditional start line for the Singapore Canoe Marathon that happens in January next year. We are looking forward to the next one in January 2025. So this is a taster of what's to come, of a mass start. Can be quite nerve-wracking for them because you got to hold your line, you got to make sure that you maintain your balance. Yeah, so you're just awaiting the starters call to get the athletes ready, and then shortly they'll begin the 2 km route. Okay, nice and calm conditions now. A little bit of wind is picking up, but it's definitely something that the athletes have been trained to handle. And we see some other boats making their way to the starting line. Okay, we understand it has been a very long day for everybody, but the top 3 prize winners do stay back to collect your medals. Okay, I'm just going to check with the official results for the top 3 positions. We are, we are still tabulating the scores, and there is a monkey on the loose here at the official stand. Who brought it from MacRitchie? Please take it back. Okay, there is a monkey here. Please keep all your food items, your handphones, plastic bags. Please keep them outside. Your lanyards, EasyLink cards, any small item, and do not disturb the monkey. Okay, if you want to take photos from far, that is fine. No flash photography. Do not disturb the monkey. Okay, if the monkey comes to you, you walk away from it. Okay, do not attack the monkey. It's quite dangerous. Oh, it wasn't Spider-Man, it was a monkey. And one thing we realized with monkeys, so I went to read up on this actually because at some point MacRitchie had a lot of quite aggressive monkeys. Do not smile at the monkeys because when you show your teeth, it thinks that you are being aggressive and you want to fight with you. Okay, so no smiling, walk away if you see the monkeys. Okay, so while the monkey business was ongoing, was that the start? That was the start of the under 12 boys JK1 2000 meter time finals 1 and 2. And in about 5 minutes, we will have the final start of the 2 km races, and then that will conclude all the competition for this weekend. So thank you very much if you've been staying with us throughout. We know the weather has disrupted our plans, but this is what it is as an outdoor sport. Okay, brilliant start there from the first 3 boats, pulling away from the rest of their counterparts. Let's have them come a bit closer before I will try to identify their number plates here. So there's a bit of strategy involved in the 2 km racing. First, you have to decide where you want to start. Do you start in the middle, at the sides? Do you start next to the boats that you know are faster? Or where do you position yourself? And then throughout the race, are you going to try to wash right on another boat, which means to hang on to their draft? Something like the drafting in cycling, where you gain a advantage, from hanging on to the boat. This is legally allowed in our sport. It's part and parcel of the long distance racing. And of course, we'll see how proficient the athletes are at making the turns. Okay, that could be a decider where someone who's able to turn very closely to the yellow boys can gain an advantage over those who will have to make a bigger turn. There are other rules in marathon racing. Okay, there are certain penalties applied for collisions, and if they cut short the route. Okay, and there are some rules with regards to who has the right of way. So marathon racing is something very interesting, and we use that as a foundation for sprint. So in fact, many sprint athletes who compete in distances of 200, 500, and 1,000 meters had foundations as marathon paddlers when they were younger. Okay, so for this under 12 boys, we have athletes from 12, 11, 10. I don't think there's a 9 years old, but there might be. So so it's not just 12 years old, but we do have some younger kids here. But majority of them would be upper primary, from primary 4 to primary 6. And this is a good age to start in our sport because they have some minimum height and weight. Because imagine if the kid is very small, then the boat is a fixed weight, so it's going to be quite heavy for them. The boats that they are using is what we call the mini sprint kayak. So these boats are specially designed for kids. They weigh 11 kilograms each, and it's really quite different from the typical plastic boats that you can rent at the water sports center. Yeah, for parents here with younger children, the minimum age to rent a double sit on top kayak is 7 years old. Okay, so there are rental services available at Sports Hub Water. There are rental services available at Sports Hub Water Sports Centre and also at the Pedal Lodge, Macritchie Reservoir, run by the Singapore Canoe Federation. You can also check out the water sports outlets by People's Association. It's called the Passion Wave, and they have 3 reservoir outlets. One is actually at Tanjong Rhu, Marina Bay, just across from where we are. And the 2 other reservoir outlets are the ones at Jurong Lake Gardens and Bedok Reservoir. So many paddling options for the family on the weekend. Okay, we have the first boat making the turn at the far end. Follow the live stream and you can see it very clearly that the boats are going around the yellow buoys near the Malacca Bridge. We are expecting this race to take about 12 to 15 minutes, maybe a bit longer for some athletes, right? But about 12 to 15 minutes and the race should complete. Okay, and at the bridge, we are also getting ready for the final start of the time finals 3 and 4. Okay, here we have the boats from the time final 1 and 2. So they started in the 6 o'clock wave. Boat 060 is Ezra Ang from ActiveSG Canoe Academy, Squad Macritchie. Boat 338, let's see, boat 338 is Jonathan Wee from ActiveSG Canoe Academy, Squad Water Sports Centre. And that is a very tough fight for the corner or the turn. Okay, one more boat behind. Can't really see his number plate at this moment, but let me see if I can catch it when he turns. Okay, but 2 boats trying to maneuver the turn together, the orange and the blue boat, 332, 337. Okay, that's Julian Lee. Julian Lee is 337, Emmett Tra is 332. Okay, we have boats 069 that is coming in front of us. This is Terry Lin from ActiveSG Canoe Academy, Upsize Macritchie. Yeah, actually everybody here today in the under 12 is ActiveSG Canoe Academy. So I'll just say which program and venue they are from. Okay, 382, who is that? 382 from Upsize Water Sports Centre, Evan Tan. And 066 is Chen Langke from Upsize Macritchie. Now, Wahida, I want to share a very interesting observation as well. We have many siblings here, you know. The sister is doing the sport and the younger brother comes along. The older brother is doing and all the younger siblings come.
Yeah, that's great. And in the future, it will be mother and father and the kids, right? In fact,
Yeah.
some of my old friends, well, senior friends from Punggol Point, they became such good teammates and good friends and became spouses. Okay,
Yep,
and then
that
the kids,
happens.
I wonder the kids whether, is in canoeing or not.
And what I can say from 8 years of managing the kids program is that it runs in the blood. So if the parents can paddle, the kids confirm can paddle. Okay, so here we go. Now we see many boats on the water. But remember, there are 2 separate waves ongoing. We have the boats from time finals 1 and 2 making the round, and time finals 3 and 4 have just started from suspension bridge and they are heading up for their first turn.
And this is so inspiring, such a nice picture, the earlier guys going left, and then, in the background, the paddlers who have just started. Yeah, it's like, gives me this feeling of, a continuity of this activity, even though it's the last race. It's a very rousing ending. Well, not really ended yet, but I'm waiting to see how the guys go.
Okay, I'm going to try my luck here and let's try to get our Team Nila volunteer photographer to share a few words with us. Oh no, she's refusing the mic. Oh, she wants to paddle. Okay, inspired by watching the kids. But thank you so much to all our Team Nina volunteers. Wahida, like yourself, thank you for dedicating your time and effort. Making our event run smoothly and really adding to the vibrancy. Thank you so much. Okay, spectators, this is your last chance to cheer on the athletes. We are counting down to about the last 10 minutes of racing for the Pesta Sukan 2024 Canoe Sprint. It has been a pleasure to organize this event, which is jointly organized by Singapore Canoe Federation and ActiveSG Canoe Academy, which is a unit of Sport Singapore. So Pesta Sukan is it's a Malay term which means Festival of Sports. Right, so Sport Singapore brought this back some years ago. It stopped for a while, but we have brought it back as Pesta Sukan, and this year we have more than 30 sports and 4 signature events across the island. And Wahida, is it? I don't think it's hundreds, but thousands of Team Nila volunteers everywhere, or at least that's the number of shifts and hours of dedication and duty that they are putting in.
Yes, probably. Yeah, it's like thousands. It's quite nice to see, like, you turn a corner and then you see the Team Nila t-shirts.
And there we have it, finishing 60 and 3:38. Congratulations to Ezra Ang from Squad McRitchie, and boat 3:38 is Jonathan Wee from Squad Water Sports Center. Okay, rounding up the time final 1 and 2 for third place is boat 61, Li Yuzhe from Squad Water Sports Center. Okay, we see a lot of action at the far end of the course. And of course, you can catch the live stream where you can see it a bit more clearly. So we are almost there. Perfect conditions, good racing from the athletes. And let me try to catch the boat number plates. Is that 332 and 337? So fight for the finish, very close to call. I think 332 had it first. And that is Emmett Chua from Squad McRitchie. And his teammate 337 is Julian Lee. A good push to the end, boys. Okay, next we have blue tag. This is from time final 2 that started at 6 p.m. Boat 69 is Terry Lin from Upsize McRitchie. Well done, Terry. Okay, there's a lot of boats coming. I will see how I can call them, but they are actually going for the turn. So this is time finals 3 and 4 that started at 6:05 p.m. So the rule for the turn is you got to keep the 3 yellow boys on your right hand side. Okay, shortcuts are not allowed. There'll be a time penalty applied if the shortcut is taken. Okay, it's not easy to maneuver that, but it looked like one boat was actually finishing in the blue number plate. So part of marathon racing is figuring out the route and where to best position yourself. So you have 2 boats finishing there with the orange and the blue tags, while the green tags and what's the other color? brown, green and brown are still going for the second round. Okay, almost there, almost there. We are finishing up the 2 km. I see boat 71, Moses Tan, Upsize Water Sports Center. Well done, Moses. 436 is going for the turn, and 356 has finished. 356 is Brian Lee from Upsize McRitchie. Okay, we have 442 going for the turn, 435 closely following behind. Let's see how they're going to take the turn. You got to keep the yellow boys on your right hand side. Okay, finishing 383, 358. This is Yo Che Yi and Ken Chan. Okay, and we see the time finals 3 and 4 boys going up for the final lap. Okay, 6, let's see, who's the next boat? 430, 664. These are the boats going up for another round. I have 056 in front of me. This is Marcus Gunawan from Kiak McRitchie. Okay, 055 and 327. This is very, very close to call. I will have to leave it to the official timing. Okay, 55 is Ernest Ho from Kiak McRitchie. And 327. 327 is Rafael Gunawan from Kiak McRitchie as well. 059 has completed. 059 is Jason Tan from Kiang WSC. 661, you still have one more round. Joel, 661. Joel, turn right, turn right. Yes, turn right. Follow the other number tags. There is a capsize, but not to worry. The boatman is making their way there for the rescue. It can get quite confusing for the young paddlers, for those who are racing for the first time. You know, there are so many things going on. So we salute their efforts for trying, and we definitely want to encourage them to keep trying and outdo themselves. Okay, this is the final moments of the Pesta Sukan Canoe Sprint action on the water. You are looking at the under 12 boys JK1 2000 meter time finals 3 and 4. Yeah, I think most of the athletes, if not all, from time finals 1 and 2 have completed the race. Perfect weather. If only we had this earlier in the day. As an outdoor sport, this is one of the challenge, but to have the opportunity to be here in sort of nature, but to be on the water, enjoying the water, I think that's something we really appreciate and not take for granted. Okay, we have boats making the final home stretch coming down. These are the boys, the under 12 boys from time finals 3 and 4. Okay, we are going to cheer on the paddler who capsized and is pushing on to continue the race. Okay, so we'll have a huge round of applause for him when he comes back later on. Okay, but for now, in front of us, a few boats. Okay, I need them to come a bit closer before I can see their number plates. But the last 100 meters of the 2-kilometer race. Okay, looking very strong and confident. This is boat number 434. 434 is Samuel Go from Squad Water Sports Center. And he takes the win in the time finals 3 and 4. Well done, Samuel. Okay, we have boat 431. 431 is Alexander Go. I think he has one more round to go. Yes. 675, 667, charging to the finish line. 675 is Keaton Tan from Upsize Water Sports Center. And 675, sorry, that was 675. 667 is Lee Ping Yang from Squad Water Sports Center. So parents, if you're around when your kids are coming out, do give them a high five, a pat on the back for very good effort in completing the 2 kilometer. Okay, boat 433 is LeBron Loa from Squad McRitchie. Boat 666 is Keith Ng. Keith is from Squad Water Sports Center. Okay, congratulations to all the finishers. Boys, please make your way back to the pontoon and do help us to keep the boats. Okay, so once again, this is the final race for the Pesta Sukan 2024 Canoe Sprint. Okay, we have about 15 more boats on water and they are about to complete the 2 kilometer race. The finish line is at an imaginary line from the black and yellow board down to the 0 meter small orange buoys to where the finishers are standing. Okay, boat 436, go a bit more to your right. Okay, just go straight, go straight. We got you, we see you. 436 is Aranico from Upsize McRitchie. Well done. Okay, we are also counting down to the victory ceremony that will start shortly after the last race has completed. Okay, boat 442 has completed. This is Oliver Go from Upsize Water Sports Center. And we have boat 435 representing Upsize Jurong Lake Gardens, Elijah Lim. Well done. Okay, couple more boats coming up. I think it looks like 665. It's coming ahead. This is Ryan Chung. Ryan is from Kiak Water Sports Center. 669 is Arjunan from Upsize McRitchie. Boat 432 is Salik Tan from Kiak Water Sports Center. Okay, more boats coming your way. Catch the number 662. 662 is Oliver Wong from Kiak McRitchie. Okay, another one that's very, very close to tell. Okay, there is a 664 and there's 428. 664 is Lee Chung Si from Kiak WSC. And 428 is Daryl Go from Kiak McRitchie. Okay, 430 is coming our way. 430 is Matthias Tan from Kiak McRitchie. Yes, we are wrapping up the day. I would like to request everybody to please help to keep the place clean. If you see any litter on the floor, there are the green bins available. Okay, this is our second home, so do help us to keep the environment clean. Okay, big cheers here from the audience for boat 661. 661 is Joel Tia from Kiak McRitchie. And behind him is 663, Justin. Justin also from Kiak McRitchie. I think it's 438 first and then 427. 438 is Gabriel. And 427 is Wong Lee Kang representing Kiak Jurong Lake Gardens. Paging for the Canoe Academy coaches, we require your assistance to set up the victory ceremony podiums, please. Thank you. Okay, we have the final pedaler making the turn. Okay, he's about 200. Okay, and coming back to the pontoon, we have our boatman, Mr. Patrick Xiao. Okay, let's give him some cheers. Thank you for serving. And is that my colleague, Joash? Joash, thank you for volunteering to help us. Okay, Joash is from the Singapore Sports Institute, and he's a staff volunteer for this event. Yeah, you can see that they are both a bit burnt from a whole day out in the sun and the rain. So thank you very much, Patrick and Joash, for your contributions today. Okay, and as promised, ladies and gentlemen, we need you in action now. We have our final competitor coming. Had a he had a capsize earlier on, but is pushing on to finish the race. Can I have a big round of applause for boat 431? Boat 431 from Kiang Water Sports Center. Alexander, go! Okay, great effort, Alexander. Well done. Okay, for persevering to complete the race. Okay, thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon for the final race, and we have completed. It's been a long day, and we would like to thank all the volunteers and officials, the Team Nina volunteers who are proudly wearing the purple shirts. We thank you for making a difference. Your presence is felt very strongly at our event. And we have our officials all around, led by Chief Official Dylan today. Okay, and driving back the other speedboat is Lok. So if you can just wave to him. Thank you, Lok, for your service today in making the event a safe